Morning mist rolled across the valley as Chaol stood atop the stone walls of the Riverlands. His dark brown hair swayed in the wind, eyes narrowed at the sight of banners marching from the east. The neighboring lord's army had arrived, armored men, shields gleaming, and horses kicking up dust. Chaol adjusted the collar of his clean tunic and muttered, "Well, so much for a quiet week." Below, the village bustled with preparation. Lyra, short auburn hair tied with a cloth, ran between groups of villagers carrying supplies. Mira, athletic and commanding, drilled the militia with wooden and iron-tipped spears. Elias, pale and thin with crooked glasses, shouted inventory counts, while Elira, calm with long black hair and green eyes, set up a makeshift infirmary. "Positions!" Mira barked, voice echoing over the walls. Chaol smirked. Let's see if they enjoy a few surprises. The first enemy scouts approached cautiously, only to trigger concealed traps along the forest line. Nets sprang from the ground, and alarm bells rang through the village, powered by Chaol's copper line system. The villagers cheered as the first attackers stumbled. Chaol's voice rang out from the wall. "Mira, pull the first squad back. Lure them toward the riverbank." Following his command, Mira retreated with her troops, drawing the enemy down a narrow slope where pulley-controlled barriers suddenly dropped, cutting off their escape. From above, villagers released weighted logs and stones, rolling down the slope and scattering the invaders in chaos. Lyra laughed from the tower. "You really planned all this?" Chaol grinned. "Half of it. The rest was luck and recycled rope." The enemy captain, furious, ordered a full charge, but the village walls held strong. Archers, mostly farmers with steady hands, rained arrows from behind wooden battlements. Mira led the counterattack, and within moments the enemy lines faltered. Chaol signaled with a copper whistle, one short, one long, and hidden traps released another wave of obstacles, forcing a retreat. Mud, smoke, and confusion filled the field as the remaining soldiers fled, abandoning banners and wounded behind. By sunset, the Riverlands stood victorious. The villagers gathered, cheering their unlikely leader. Mira saluted him, Elias scribbled records, and Elira tended to the few injured. Lyra crossed her arms with a teasing grin. "You know, for a lazy guy, you make a decent commander." Chaol sighed, looking over the quiet battlefield. "I'd rather be lazy than legendary, but I'll take both if it keeps everyone alive." The camera pans upward, Chaol standing on the walls, sunset glowing behind him, the Riverlands safe once more. Narrator. The first war of the Riverlands has ended in victory, but peace never lasts for long. What awaits Chaol as his name spreads beyond the valley? Don't miss episode